Welcome back to another fantastic day. We're here working on the Jeep. I am going through and just unplugging things left and right. Not knowing where they go is probably a dumb idea on my part, but I just want to get this old janky harness ripped out so I get the new one put in. But this is the intro to a multi-day video. I'm gonna edit it all into one video, but it's gonna take me several days to record this just because I'm here working on this and I'm not really sure how this is all gonna play out, so just bear with me and I'll give you guys the best content. And here we are, my little stepbrother's here, help me out. That is the new to me wiring harness. It's hard to find brand new parts for a 30-year-old vehicle, but it should work. And we're gonna cut this apart, kind of stretch it out and see what's what, where's what, and get an idea of this. Alright, so this is the engine bay harness. Well, at least this is a new one. I'm not sure how well you can see it laying in the grass, but I work in a backyard, so deal with it. So the harness is really two parts. There's this longer part here, and then there's that shorter part there that goes into the cab and under the dash. So this is kind of where the fuel pump relay and some of that diagnostic stuff from I forgot, it's another fellow YouTuber. He makes a diagnostic kind of module reader for the Renix era Jeeps. I'm gonna pick up one of those once I get all this installed. But yeah, this shorter harness here, this goes under the dash and connects to the ECU. That goes through the firewall, and that's in this piece right here is this piece right here. This fried piece is what that new one is going to replace. So we're going to go start pulling this apart, and we're going to see if we can install that smaller harness. Kind of wraps around here in the back, and we're going to see if we can get that done and get it out of the way. Alright, so we got a lot of this side of the harness disconnected and a lot of these connections loose and done and moving on. But what I also just realized is this is what's left on my clutch line. So just another thing added to the list. I'm gonna see if I can just replace just the line, but if not, I'll just get a whole new clutch master and run it all the way down to the external slave. But yeah, this project just got a little more expensive, but it is what it is. Let's keep on pushing and keep pulling out old wires. Not sure if you guys can tell what's going on in this video by what I'm showing you right here. I am going through pulling out the old harness. I believe this would be day 2 of for you guys watching this. I started previously, didn't get very far. I got frustrated, as you could tell on some of these here. I just started cutting stuff. That may bite me in the ass later. Today I did try to open the hood, but it seemed as if it was stuck. So I had to go through, pull apart the headlights to get to the latches and just pry the hood open. I'm gonna deal with that at a later time. I'm gonna get the hood button pin things. But for right now, my main focus is on the harness. I've been going through disconnecting what I can to salvage as much as I can, or just pulling everything off. I'm gonna try and get most of this out and then give you guys a quick little update. So here's the current state of things. I was able to get that piece of the old harness out. I am working on removing this. I got most of these stuff that was kind of in this general area pulled out, fishing stuff through, and working my way back around to this side, take all this out, and then I'll go to the inside, pull it out from the ECU and fish the rest of that stuff through the firewall. So this is currently where I'm at. I have all that taken out right there. I got to disconnect it from there, and then this is the side that goes to the ECU connector. So I gotta pull that out or disconnect it from the ECU, pull it through the firewall, and then disconnect these from the bulkhead, and then I should be able to go ahead and start replacing it with the other harness I have. I still have to track down some of these sensors and whatnot. I still need vacuum lines, new grounds. There's still a lot that needs to get done, but slowly but surely this whole ordeal will be done. It'll be behind me, the Jeep will be running again, and I'll be able to make more videos for you guys. So in the meantime, just bear with me while I knock this out, get this done, and it should be done here pretty quick. I want to get it running and driving again before the end of the year, so that 2020 we can start with a fresh clean slate, and hopefully 2020 will be the year of the Comanche. Let's keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. Alright, well, here is the computer taken out. These two studs go into a bracket up underneath there. I'll see if I can get you a video of that, but there's two 10. So I got the ECM and that wiring harness taken out and went through this grommet here through the firewall. Got that taken out. Now I just gotta figure out where this goes into behind the dash, get this out, and then get these two connectors out. But to do that, I either have to remove the brake booster, or this goes into the back of the fuse block underneath the dash. So I either gotta loosen the fuse block so I could get this side of the clip undone. I got this side open up and released already, so I either have to move the brake booster or move the fuse block from the inside. Not sure which one's gonna be easier, but I'll let you guys know when I figure it.
I know y'all seen this plenty of times before. That's the new harness, a couple sensors and that. This is the good stuff. This is the last little bit of stuff that I need to get the Jeep running again and somewhat driving. I'm still waiting on an external slave for my AX15 to get here so that I can hook everything up and it'll be driving again, because the clutch line did get burnt. But I'm gonna show you guys this from here, all these parts real quick. Got hood pins, get rid of the hood latches. My hood latch got stuck, so I had to take it a whole apart, as you guys have seen. In here, got a new O2 sensor. This is new MAF sensor. The start of the new vacuum lines with the distribution block for a 2.5 liter. We got the headlight relay harness that's gonna go in. This is that new stepper motor that goes behind the throttle plate. I'll show you guys where this goes. This right here is one of the new sensors on the intake manifold. This is the other sensor. They don't make the ones that came factory on the Jeep anymore, but this one still fits the intake sensor. You just have to plug in this pigtail and wire it into the harness. So I'm gonna have to do that before I can put all this stuff in. But it's fine because I left wire leads on the harness, so this should be pretty quick. I'll solder it and electrical tape. And this right here is a new TPS, throttle position sensor, brand new. And last but not least is our stainless steel braided clutch line. So it should work out. If you guys want, I'll leave links to everything in the description, so my fellow Comanche brethrens or any 2.5 Renix 2.5 Jeep can look at any of these parts and grab what they need. So this is the new motor for here that pushes on the throttle body plate that opens and closes the throttle body. So I gotta put this in. This is a new one. The old one kind of broke as I was trying to take it out, but got a new one. We're gonna put this in, and I got the new MAF in, got the sensors in on the back of the intake. I got a couple more sensors and things to put in. I put the new O2 sensor in as well on the downpipe. Then once it's all in, I'm gonna come in with the wiring harness, wire everything up, and see what else is left. So as of right now, the wire harness, so this is the one that goes to the back of the fuse block, has been wrapped. I gotta finish wrapping this little section here. I'm just making sure I have all the right connectors out and getting rid of stuff I don't need. Gotta connecting all the grounds, making sure I have enough wire for stuff. And then this right here is the bulkhead, connects to the back of the fuse block down there. And then the other wire harness is all wrapped up. This I gotta fish through under this bottle, through that hole there, and then through the back of the grill up to the other side. So I'm gonna get working on that. I'm gonna tuck this and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Welcome back. This is day God knows what. I did miss some stuff that I was doing. I didn't film it all. Like I made new alternator power cable. I made a new cable for this guy. Made a new ground, started putting grounds down, and I got the wire harness all tucked up. I got the fuse block panel connected. This still kind of looks like a mess. There's still some things I got to do. I still have to do this connector right back there. This one, the one I ordered, was the wrong size, so I either have to order another one or pick one up at the parts store. I gotta see which one will be more readily available. But other than that, I got everything connected. My new grounds, the new CPS, the crank position sensor, new throttle position sensor, new O2 sensor, new map sensor. I still gotta do the vacuum lines, and there's still quite a bit that I gotta do. Vacuum lines, the headlight harness. I gotta do the fuel pump. I gotta redo the fuel pump ground, make it better, and I'm probably forgetting some things, but I want to connect the battery, hook it up, turn the key, see if we get power to the ignition, to the gauge cluster, and if we hear the fuel pump prime. And I may try and fire it. It may not run right, but we'll give it a shot here. Everything's still a mess since I've been working on it, but let's see. Got the key right in the ignition. Oh, it's cranking. Hey guys, as you guys saw in this whole video, I was working on the Comanche, trying to get it running, trying to redo all the wiring. It's still not running. I'm not sure what it is. I replaced a lot of the sensors, the CPS, the TPS, the map sensor, all that good stuff. Still not running. Leads me to believe that the computer's fried, and it kind of leaves me with a bitter taste in my mouth. I can try and find a new computer and swap it in, but I kind of don't want to keep throwing money at this 2.5 when I could probably swap in something a little better. And that's kind of the plan that I have going for this Comanche. We are going to LS swap the Comanche. We're just going to skip the 4.0, go straight to a V8. It's been done before. It's not something new. It's been done enough times on the XJ, MJ platform that Novak adapters makes a lot of the adapters, the motor mounts, new radiators, fan shrouds, all that good stuff for the Comanche and the XJ platform. So I'm going to be doing that. The only issue I have is deciding between the LM753 iron block truck engine or the LS1 5.7 out of a Corvette.
I know Novak suggests using all the front accessories from the LS1 because it fits better in the engine bay and you're able to keep the hood closed. So that's the plan. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to swap the LS1 accessories on the front of the LM7 or just get the LS1, but bear with me, the swap's going to get done. Making a parts list, trying to get everything ready for this Comanche. I will continue making videos and putting out content for you guys and take you guys step by step through this whole swap. And I also have to do the rock sliders on the Comanche. It's still something that I have them sitting in my garage. I'm going to get that done for you guys, put out that video, and we're just going to keep rocking and rolling with the Comanche. It's going to be better than ever.